You're in control, is there anywhere you wanna go? You're in control, is there anything you wanna know? The future's for discovering, the space in which we're traveling.
It's never too early to start thinking about your future, because it will come soon enough. Beginning in 9th grade to the end of your senior year, you have roughly 2 million minutes. How you spend that time, how you spend each of those minutes will affect everything. How much you earn, where you live, and what you do. Where will you be in 4 years? What will your life look like after graduation? Will you be on the right path? Choosing a career is a decision that's no one else's. It's yours and yours alone. It's your life. It's your future. So the big question still remains. How do you get there?
By the time you start 9th grade, you have 2 million minutes before you graduate. And how important those 4 years are.
Career Pathways is a simple tool to help you identify your goals and then narrow your search toward a career that's your best possible fit. It's a simple 3-step concept that points you in the right direction and then helps you fill in the missing skills you'll need to be successful. And by choosing one of 4 different paths to take, you know earlier and can begin sooner to prepare for the career that's right for you.
You might not know exactly what you want to do, but it introduces like a general area you might be interested in.
Pathways are helpful because it knocks out all the stuff that you don't want to do.
Ever since we started putting puzzles together, you always find the edge pieces. And like the edge is like your foundation where you start. And so if you have your foundation, then you can go on and like put in the insides, I guess.
Beautiful.
And that's pretty much it. When you choose a career pathway, you start a process that works on the outer edges of your future career. A career that is uniquely yours. And as you move forward, you fill it in with more skills, more experience, and more education. The picture isn't complete right away, but with time, the picture of your future becomes complete.
When all that comes together and you finally wind up where you're happy and doing something you like to do and you're supplying for your family well, all that, it's like the completed puzzle. The picture's complete and it all makes sense.
So here it is. Career Pathways breaks all job possibilities into 4 basic categories: arts and communication, engineering, science and technology, business and finance, and health and social services. There's a lot of different jobs out there, so this helps to narrow the field based on your own interests and abilities. Arts and communication are careers that relate to the visual and performing arts, like design, journalism, audio and video technology, and telecommunications. Engineering, science, and technology relates to careers in the design, development, and installation of actual physical systems. It also includes the scientific research, planning, management, and movement of people, materials, and products. Business and finance are careers that have to do with the business environment. Stuff like marketing, sales, computer and information systems, accounting, human resources, economics, and management. And finally, health and social services. These are careers that include the promotion of health and the treatment of diseases and disorders. This pathway also includes economic, political, and social systems, and the teaching and training of children and adults. But to find and choose your path, you have to begin at the beginning. You have to learn what's out there. This is called career awareness, because if you don't know what's out there, how can you possibly make a decision?
There's so much stuff out there, you can't explore all of it. Like, even in your whole life, you cannot explore everything. There's like no possibility. So just doing what you like will be like a lot more efficient, because if you do stuff that you don't like, it's kind of a waste of time.
I think the education should be way up. It should be like one of your first priorities.
Educating yourself on what's out there is what this first step is all about. So ask yourself what you like and what you don't like.
I love working with animals, so I want to be like a marine biologist or some sort of vet or something like that.
I want to be a teacher of some sort, but I also really like music, so I might go into that.
Finance. I'm thinking about going into something that has to do with technology.
I think I like to be a chef in the culinary arts.
I want to be a professional basketball player or a veterinarian because I like animals.
I'd like to be a doctor.
I am going to be an Air Force pilot.
So what do you like? What are you good at? What can you see yourself doing? There's some great opportunities for you to learn more about different careers, like job shadowing, career fairs, or even your own research. The key here is to learn about all the different possibilities.
I guess as a kid I always liked to build model airplanes, and figured I was pretty good at doing things with my hands, and just one thing led to another and I ended up in dental school.
From an early age, elementary school on, just drawing and anything creativity wise, very artistic. Went on to further education with, at that time it was Willow Street Vo-Tech. It's now turned into Lancaster County Career Technology Center for commercial art and the graphics field.
You may also ask what kinds of jobs will be available when you graduate. Where will the jobs actually be?
If you do something that you like, you will excel in it, and like people that are successful like what they're doing.
I think that this whole supply and demand thing has a lot to do with how people should decide to pick what careers they want.
Everybody's always going to have teeth, nobody's going to be without them, and everybody's always going to be sick, so it's a job that's always going to be around.
Once you have a general idea of what's out there, you probably have an idea of what interests you too. The second step is career exploration. This is when you choose a pathway as a general road to travel, just so that you can gain some of the basic skills required for the jobs in that particular category. Choosing a single path now allows you to take control of your destiny and focus on real skills that direct you toward a meaningful career. Good skills are never wasted. You'll use them your entire life.
My aunt, she's a dental assistant, and I went and shadowed her for the day. I had no idea what I wanted to do. You have to be very observant, you have to be focused on what you're doing, and you can't let the things around you distract you. And I really liked it, so I went through with it. I wasn't so sure about the sight of blood.
I started researching it after I got to the Lancaster County Career and Technology Center. Researching really helped me decide what path I wanted to take going into culinary arts.
CTC really just got me going in the right direction. It's pretty much an introductory thing. You just start out doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that in a trade, and then you go out into the workforce and you get on-the-job training and you learn a whole lot more.
The third step is career preparation. This is when you continue your training in greater depth and detail. You may go to a technical school, or a college or a university, or even a branch of the military to get the skills that you need. Learning never stops. It's a lifelong journey. You'll just be adding experience upon experience, skill upon skill, all the while adding value to yourself as a growing professional. But choosing an initial pathway now will give you the head start you're looking for. It gives you a plan, a jump in the right direction. It matters where you're going. You need to have a clear vision of what you want your life to look like. And then you need to work hard to go after it. It's your life, and the clock is ticking. What you do now affects everything. Learn about all the possibilities, but dream big, and then explore and acquire the skills you'll need to make that dream come true. You can find your own path, and when you do, you can walk confidently into your future.
Under the surface trying to break through.